Hello everyone! I'm so excited that it is finally fall and I can't wait to get some fall decorations up. So today I want to show you a couple fun fall decorations that you can leave up all season long. And who knows, you might just see these on the Mom's View. So let's get started. The supplies you're going to need for your welcome pumpkins are some pumpkins, and I just got these little ones at Michael's. You're going to need a pencil and a paint pen. I got this at Michael's as well. I just traced the letters onto my pumpkin. You could also get a stamp or a sticker or something to put on there, but I just thought it would be easier just to draw it on. I used my pencil to first trace it on, and I did that very lightly just in case I needed to erase anything. I'm just going to draw my W on this one. Okay, and once your W is lightly written on, just trace it with your paint pen. You can draw your lines as thin or as thick as you would like. And I am just adding little lines on the ends just to decorate that a little bit. You're just going to repeat that on each of the pumpkins, spelling out the word welcome. All right, and once you have everything written on, your pumpkins will look like this. I really love how these turned out and they were so easy. You can also stack them so that they look a little bit more cute just by stacking them in different ways. And it just kind of looks like a big bundle of pumpkins. Just something like that. All right, now let's move on to our wreath. We're going to add these cute flowers to our wreath. So before we get started putting the wreath together, I'm going to show you how to make those flowers. The supplies you're going to need for these flowers are some felt, and I just got this at Michael's. If you can't find it, just ask them, I had to. They have all different colors, so if you want to do more red or orange, they have those colors too. You're going to need some scissors to cut your felt, and a hot glue gun and glue sticks. And we're just going to start by cutting our felt out into a spiral shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to leave that about 1 inch wide to make a bigger flower. If you want it smaller, just cut that a little more narrow. I'm just going in a circle to create a spiral. We're going to leave this little circle shape because that will go on the end of our flower, just like that, to hold it all together. All right, cut that off where we started. Now we're just going to start rolling our flower. And if it gets a little bit smaller in some places, just pull it up so it's up here at the top so this part stays a little more even. All right, once we get here to the end, we're just going to loop that around, and that bottom part will just lay flat against there. And that's a little bit big, so I'm just going to trim around that a little bit so it's not so big. All right, we're just going to lift that up and put some hot glue down there at the bottom. And that is it. I really loved how these multicolored ones turned out, so I'll quickly show you how to make that. We're just going to follow the same steps. We're going to cut out 2 spiral shapes out of both colors of felt. Once I had my spiral shapes cut out, I just laid one on top of the other. And then you're going to go about right through here and cut that in half. So just picking up that edge, just gonna cut that in half. Then we're going to use the outside piece of one color and the inside piece of another color. So it's going to look like that. So we're going to start rolling. And once you get to the end of that, You can glue these together, or I just place them on top of each other. Just like that. And that is how you make a multicolored flower. The next thing that you're going to need for your wreath is some berries. And I just got these at Michael's, and I just cut each little stem off with some wire cutters. And this is where you have to get creative and just start arranging the berries and the flowers however you would like them. I'm just going to start with my big flowers. Once you have your flowers arranged the way that you would like them, we're just going to grab our berries and start arranging them around the wreath. And you're just going to grab them and stick them in between the branches on the wreath. And I'm going to add a little hot glue gun on the end of each one just to help keep it in place. You can add as many berries as you would like. If you want it to be a little thicker with berries, you can add more. If you just want to add a few berries, that would look great too. But I'm just going to fill this in all around the wreath. All right, once you're done arranging your berries, your wreath should look something like this. And that is it for our wreath. All right, you guys, that is it. I hope that you were able to follow along with me and you can recreate these fun fall crafts at home. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.